see you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look about striking a ball. Now we're trying to strike with a cricket bat, but some of you might not have a cricket bat. That's okay, because we're just trying to work on the technique, how we hold the bat correctly, how we should stand, and what we need to do in order to make a nice connection with the ball when we are stepping forward to hit it. Now the first thing that we do is make sure that we're holding the bat correctly. Now to hold the bat correctly, what we want to try and do is have our hands as close together as we can, with our knuckles facing away from us. Now if I am right-handed, my right hand goes towards the base of the bat, towards the blade, and my weaker hand, my left hand, that I don't use when I'm writing, goes above it on the top end. And it's not gripping really tightly, it's quite loose, okay? So I'm in this position here. You can see the blade is facing down, and I can use it like a lightsaber, going both directions. If my hands are apart here, it's much harder for me to use the bat properly, and I can't use it when I'm striking the ball because my elbow gets in the way. So what I want us to try and do is make sure our hands are nice and close together when we're holding the bat. All right? Now, you can go and practice this with several other things, and I'm going to show you a few right now. So here I am using a baseball bat. And we can even use a broom handle. Making sure those hands are nice and close together, not apart, together, and then we can swing it freely. Here we have some wrapping paper roll. Just as easy to swing, making sure hands are together. I've got a feather duster here. Again, if you look at me, reminding you those hands are nice and close together. Oh, my favourite, a lightsaber. Now I really look like I'm Luke Skywalker. And obviously, if you've got a tennis racket, use that. It's great to swing. Same principle. Hands together and make sure that you can use those wrists. And a little rounder's bat. No change in the way we hold any of these items. So, we all should have something that we can use to practice, making sure we've got our grip right and making sure that we can swing our bat in all the different directions that we need to when we're playing this game. The next thing that we want to think about is how we play the stroke. So when we're playing cricket, we always play side on. I'm trying to hit towards the window, and therefore the bat comes down past my knees, straight down. I can step forward and pass the bat past my foot. I don't want to be in this position playing a golf shot. That's not what we want. If we're in this position, then we're not getting our head over the ball and we're not in a good place to play the ball. So I want us to practice making sure that our hands are tight together and that we can lift the bat up directly behind us and play it past our legs and towards the ball. And we're going to play a game now that's going to help us to practice that, striking the ball. And you can do that anywhere you want. Ideally, it would be great if you had a loo roll holder, because you can use that to place the thing that you're going to hit on top of it, and it'll help you make a good contact. If you haven't, don't worry. You can put the ball or the socks or whatever we're using on the floor and still do the same thing. So I'm going to show you both of those options right now. We want to stand, holding the bat as I said, hands close together, And we're not standing up with the ball between our legs up here. We're stepping away from it so that we can move towards the ball when we hit it. So we have a nice high back lift. We look at the ball. We're going to step forward, placing our foot next to it, and then strike. We can do the same with the ball on the tee. Nice high back lift. Look at the ball. Move our foot towards the ball, and then strike. Like so. Now, you might not have a bat.
So can you use a lightsaber?
So there are lots of things that you can use other than a ball if you don't have one of the balls to hit, or if you're inside and you think that the balls that you have might damage something or go flying. This one's a squidgy one, so it doesn't, but if you haven't got a squidgy ball and you don't want to use a tennis ball hitting into cushions, then you can use a pair of socks and put that on there. And we can use our tube. Same setup, hands, look at the ball, swing through. So, cuddly toy. Pop that on. Set up. High back lift. Step forward and hit the ball. Step and hit.
So here you can see me screwing up some tin foil to make a ball. Make sure it's nice and tight and as round as you can make it. And that does beautifully for a ball. Pop it on the tee or on the ground. Pick whichever you want to hit it with. Here I'm using a tennis racket. My hands are nice and close together. Again, nice high back lift, step forward and play through.
Okay, so we've practiced a few of those. Now we're going to see how accurate we can be. Can we pick where we want the ball to go when we strike it? So we're going to practice with a few fielders, which is great. Now we're doing it in here, so we know that we haven't got to hit it far. But my fielders, they're pretty cool. I have got Brown Bear. I'm going to put out Bluey, my favourite teddy bear. I'm going to put him in the middle here. And then I've got my little penguin and I'm going to put him over here. They're my fielders. My job is to try, and actually I know that normally in the game of cricket we try to avoid the fielders, but today I'm going to try and hit the fielders. If I hit the big bear, which is the easiest one, then I'm going to give myself 1 point. If I can hit Bluey, the teddy bear, I'm going to give myself 3 points. And if I hit the little penguin, I'm going to give myself 5 points because he's small. That's the hardest shot. Now, they're only 2 steps away from me. So we're really playing this in a small space at the moment. Okay, so let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to use a tin foil ball, and I'm going to go and pick something else to hit it with. I'll use my feather duster for this one. Check that I have my hands in the right place, nice and close together, knuckles facing away from me, lightsaber, and then I know I'm ready. Get close to the ball, bat up, and whichever direction I'm trying to hit in, that's where I'm going to place my foot pointing towards. So at the moment, if I move my foot towards it, I'm going to aim for Bluey in the middle. Well, I missed him, but it came off the bat quite nicely. This time I'm going to try and hit the bear. Same setup, hands nice and close together, sideways on, and away it goes. So that's how we're going to play the game. We're going to try and score as many points as we can in 5 shots and then try and beat our score. Remember, you can use feather dusters tubes, broomstick handles, baseball bats, tennis rackets, little ones. If you've got a smaller one, that's fine. We just have to get lower when we play the shot. That's not a problem. Or even a lightsaber. Make the game your own and enjoy it. I hope it works out for you. Good luck. Let me know how you get on and show me what fascinating things you used to play the game. Bye.
Don't forget, you can play it outside and play it much bigger than we did indoors. Have fun.